So this is my story, my perseverance. Um, we happen to we happen to have created a new market category. At least all the metrics that VCs are keep asking on. That seems to be pointing the fact that we have actually created a new market category. For those of you who don't know what Furlenco is, Furlenco, in very, very, very simple words, we rent out furniture. We have put an adjective to that furniture called awesome furniture. Very soon we'll start changing that phrase itself. We're keeping it very simple today because people don't understand the entirety of what we plan to do. Um, in three simple words, if I were to articulate what my vision is, what I really want to achieve is that you should never own furniture forever. That's some distance away. I know that you're not there yet. For today, for now, it's about renting awesome furniture. So it is a story of creating a new market category. Why so? Because it doesn't exist, number one. Number two, the mindset doesn't exist. And I'll tell you a simple story about my mom. My mom does not rent furniture as of now. She had a nice little sofa, according to her. According to me, it's like the stupidest sofa you can see. There was some problem with it. The upholstery had gone. She's been using it for 10 years. And I told her, look, you know that your son is doing something like this, right? So you can actually probably use my services. She said, yeah, but you know what? I'm going to fix this sofa. So she actually went ahead and fixed her sofa. She spent 20,000 rupees doing the upholstery of it. I think the sofa was worth around 30,000 rupees. 30,000 rupees sofa, 20,000 rupees worth of upholstery. She's very happy. I mean, I can't deny that. But that's your India or Bharat or whatever it is. Indians still don't think of this new category that we are creating. Renting is something very, very short term. Every person that I talk to from day one when we created, it's always about, oh, so relocators must be renting from you or expats must be renting from you. This must be for something, how many months do you take it for? 2, 3 months, 4 months? That's the perception of rental furniture, with the large chunk of it is still the same, and I'm not denying that. But there is a movement that is starting to happen. For that, I had to believe in it that there is something like that, which is a new market can be created. My background was in investment banking technology. I am not from the furniture background, neither from business background. I don't have an MBA degree. I don't have Agarwal or Bansal as my surname. I don't have any of those credentials. I come from a very typical South Indian family. First degree, second degree separation, there's no business. So it was a shocker for my mom when I said that I'm going to be doing business, quote unquote. She didn't even bother getting into the details of it. I mean, if she had gotten at that time, she would have figured that there's no way, She would have told me at that time that I will anyway upholster my sofa, so what are you doing? So I didn't get into those details. But I just jumped in because I moved back. I was in the US for close to a decade with a company called Goldman Sachs. They said, we'll move you lock, stock, and barrel to India. And I said, no, you just give me a nice little money and I'll take care of myself. So I did that, but it was personally it was a really, really bad decision because what I did was I sold close to $5,000 worth of furniture for like $300, $400, only because there's actually no value for second-hand furniture. It was not something that I learned at that time. It's a hindsight insight that I got, but that's what it is. Your furniture, what it is today, is equal to the 500 rupee and 1,000 rupee note in a few years down the line. So it is not an asset that will gain you a lot of money. Of course, we can sit down and argue separately as to why it is, and I can give you the math behind it, but let's just move on. Let's just work with me for some time. Believe me that it is possible, right? So for me, it was the fact that there is a market to be created. It was not easy at all. Everyone that I spoke to right from get-go had a smile on their face. Who rents furniture here? I mean, furniture is meant to be bought. So that was the mindset. It is the mindset. It is not the majority mindset anymore, but we are working on it, and there is step-by-step movement to it. So the journey was about perseverance. keep telling this standing here and telling the same story again and again for the past. So this company was founded in 2012. From since then, I've been saying the same story, that you shouldn't be owning furniture at all. Started with family itself. My mom's story, you just know that. My family, of course, my wife supported me. She believed that this can be done. We were exposed to the rental furniture concept in the US. In the US, it's a $10 billion industry. Of course, there's nothing about that, what we're doing here in India. We are the only online furniture rental company in the world which actually designs furniture. And I'll talk about the design aspect as well. So there is that uniqueness that way. And of course, we are the first ones to start it as a brand as well. After us, there are 38 other startups that have been started, including our competitor who has been funded. But we are the largest, we are the biggest, we are the largest funded as well.